Yeah, good. He was looking for a little deflection actually, just in front of the goalkeeper, and looking to just pop it over him. But credit to the goalkeeper there, who came out and narrowed the angle.
Once again, down the left, there is an attempt. You almost get a feeling that you give the Karnataka Lions player a couple of seconds, he seems to run out of ideas, or so it seems on this particular day. The players have struggled to find their teammates closer to the D of Sher Punjab, whereas the boys from Punjab have been fairly confident about knowing who their men are. Camera position is a lot better this time.
Yeah, and that's a good idea of what you can see from a slightly higher vantage point as a coach, and then relaying messages down to the bench as well for any areas that are looking like they're being exposed like they are here. It's definitely all Punjab at the moment, one-way traffic, and yeah, if I'm honest, I don't really see how, you know, Karnataka Lions are going to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? I mean, the game is happening only in one half at this point in time, fair to say. Once again, it's Sher Punjab that's making the most of it. Vinaya has been so very active. As I say that, yes, he was still active, but he just gave away the ball to the Karnataka Lions.
I think he was expecting his teammate to come towards it, and he just kind of hung off, and that gave the opportunity for the defender to get in there. It wasn't a very pacey ball, I'll give him that. He could have probably delivered it at a slightly higher pace, but you'd also expect his centre forward to come running towards the ball a little bit rather than just hanging off. He's having a great game though, isn't he, Vinaya?
Yeah, he's been brilliant over the first 45 at this point in time, so to speak. Third quarter that you're talking about. Good ball once again. Oh, that was a smart little ball, actually.
Yeah, almost fell for him as well. Prabjot chomping at the bit to come and have a little go at it as well. Gaganajit Singh looks like he's coming off for him. And we also see Inderjit Singh coming off.
And William Kalko gets in as well. So they've got the pace now set for the final 10 minutes of the third quarter.
And this is key as well, to keep rotating those players around and giving them a break, and then bring them on. Take them off for 5 minutes, let them have, you know, some water and just get their breath back. And then that desire, that want to go out there and get another goal will be there because they've been off for that break.
So it's still Karnataka Lions that is finding a way to penetrate that circle. So 10 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It's Sher Punjab that is up. The 2-1 as a cross comes in. A fine effort. Oh,
what a save. And a little fist pump there too from Tariq Aziz, who was the man on the line to deny Naveen. I can't believe he's missed that. That should have been 2-2. What a great save on the line. Keep an eye on this. Takes an awkward deflection there, which has the keeper pulled out of position because he has to come for it. But what a great save from Tariq Aziz, the Pakistani international. Look at him here, full stretch.
Oh, he should have scored there.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's one of those days, you would think, that you've got a goal in front of you and you haven't been able to put it past. So,
well, tense times here, I think, for the Karnataka Lions defence. If they concede here, I think it's game over, personally. So they have to keep this one out, as Naveen is just taken aside. He fell awkwardly, I think, when he had a strike at that one, which we thought had gone in, but a great goal line save from Tariq Aziz.
Right, there's still an opportunity for Karnataka Lions as they inch closer to the Sher Punjab team, giving the ball away. There is some pace on the right-hand side. It's Prabjot Singh who's just now come in.
It's going to be a card as well for that tackle. Lazy in on the reverse stick. And it's a green card, so Karnataka Lions down to 10 for the next 2 minutes.
Well, Vinay, the man who's out, isn't it? For that particular challenge on Prabjot Singh, Vinay goes out for a couple of minutes.
Interested to have a look at that, because it looked like he took the ball there as well before he took Prabjot Singh. But either way, the umpire was close on hand, right in front of him, actually, under his nose, and thought it was worth a green card.
As we speak, there's another goal that has been scored. Now it's Prabjot Singh is the man who's gone about doing that. So it's Sher Punjab that have gone about scoring another one of those. So it's 3-1, is it? But it has gone upstairs. We'll wait and watch what happens.
Yeah, well, we didn't actually get to see it because of the breakdown here of play, but a quick restart in towards the head of the D. There's Prabjot there, gets the shot off. That's a great finish. I'm not sure what they're referring here, but Len Ayappa straight away pointing something out. Maybe it came off his foot. That's what we'll be looking for. Did it come off his foot just before? We'll have another look at it. Keep an eye at the head of your D. We're probably going to need to have to go a little bit close there. There's a bobble there. Does it come off his foot? I don't think so. It looks like Ashraf's deflection of the stick, which Len Iappa, I think, is mistaken for a foot. Again, here's another look at it. Keep an eye on the head of the D. Pravjot just there. There's the deflection. Plays him in. No doubt about the finish. What about that? Top left as he looked at it, top right as we look at it from behind the goal. I think that's going to be a goal.
Umpires are pleading with Len Iappa and company for just an extra minute there as we get across. There you go, no problems there.
That's a stick deflection. That too is a stick deflection. No reason why this shouldn't be a goal. What a wonderful pickup from Pravjot.
Yeah, if anything, Pravjot has been interfered, isn't it? If anything, there you go. I mean, Pravjot comes in rather.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a goal. That's going to be a goal, 100%. And what a goal too.
Yes, Brenda. Yes. Bolo. Are you sure?
Back stick, are they saying?
You're positive. Okay.
So they're saying it's a back stick. I didn't see that from that camera. That is Hawkeye for you there from the video umpire, who is horrendous sing today, saying that was off the back stick, the deflection that came through to find Pravjot. And we saw, I didn't see a back stick there, I've got to say. But what do I know?
Well, that's exactly what Pravjot is arguing, because he wants to know the exact reason.
Yes.
I don't know how it can be a back stick. You saw how hard he hit it in. It wouldn't have gone in like that if it was a back stick to hit. I mean, that's disastrous. That's a goal, in my opinion. But like I said, the video umpire has looked at it a number of times. They're saying this touch here is a back stick. It's just the bottom of the stick. It's bobbled up just in front of him. That's certainly not a back stick.
It's interesting, isn't it? Pravjot was asking about the reason, really, and he was verifying whether his shot was off the back stick, but.
Well, it's the stick beforehand. Pravjot's shot on goal is definitely not a back stick. You can't hit it that hard, and from that angle, that was a good chance.
That would be insult to injury, really, that's a huge opportunity.
That's a corner. Penalty corner. Brought down. That's great work from Radzi at the other end for the Karnataka Lions. Brought down, forces the penalty corner, and Len Iappa is going to be in the heart of the action here as well. Good bit of skill. Stick blocked first of all by Harpreet Singh, who then goes to ground and bring down Radzi. So penalty corner number 1 for the Karnataka Lions, and some tense times now for Sukhjit Singh.
And they almost believe that they are guaranteed a goal. These boys definitely, because they know that it's there are no guarantees in sport. Len Iappa, number 19 on your screen.
I've got a 36.59% conversion rate, the Karnataka Lions, 14 from 41. Oh, that's practice, is it? So you shouldn't really be practicing this. That's lucky. That's lucky. We're waiting for the Punjab defence to settle. You shouldn't really be practicing it out there, to be honest. And they're getting a sneaky bit of practice time in.
Yeah, the Punjab boys would have watched a lot of Len Iappa. I was speaking to Adrian D'Souza not too long back. He was talking about the fact that all the penalty corners from Len Iappa's stick are pretty much closer to the right or the left here, very close to the body, which is always a difficult one for the goalkeeper. Oh, did he miss it?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, just an awful injection. What a wasted opportunity and a chance.
And look at the counter. That's wonderful stuff there. Oh, it could have almost turned out. Look at that.
He hasn't got it on the head of his stick. He was already looking up at the stopper. Long corner here. Well, that's a really, really bad wasted opportunity from Karnataka Lions. You know, they haven't created any shooting opportunities, and the penalty corner was certainly one of those where they could have got back into the game.
And that's one of the last things that you would expect to happen, isn't it? I mean, there have been cases when you don't stop it properly, and
that's just a lapse in concentration. He should have focused.
Well, once again, all the way back. That's something that they've done all right in this particular game so far, is Sher Punjab. We have already had that moment of controversy thus far in this particular game, isn't it? A goal disallowed after it went to the ref rules.
Yeah, they're saying it came off Prabjot's back stick. That was the reason that it's been disallowed. And it certainly gives the Karnataka Lions an outside chance of getting back into this game. But from what we've seen so far tonight, they're being outplayed. This guy's having a good game, though, up front for them, Radzi. And he's been their lifeline so far. I think the only penalty corner for the Karnataka Lions. And he's still hassling the Punjab defence.
Yeah, Harpal's just waiting for a while, isn't it, before he makes sure that he found his man. But that's a trapping, which means that the advantage is the Karnataka Lions. A good ball inside the circle. There's a huge opportunity. The goalkeeper's come out. Oh, he's fine. It's just over.
Good shooting chance that for Karnataka. Long corner. So they're still up the attacking end, but yeah, again, should have got that shot on target. Forced the save, which was good. But you've got to be scoring from that close range.
Yeah, there you go. Once again, a huge opportunity.
Let's have another look at it. Comes into the D here, takes a deflection of Harpreet's stick, and the keeper getting to it.
This time, once again, Karnataka's defence to the fore, making sure that they don't concede a penalty corner there. Nice interception towards the left at this point in time. So just about 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's Sher Punjab that is attacking down the right. Hotchkiss down the right this time. Good ball in. Oh, you almost messed it up, and there's a huge opportunity. There's plenty of appeals.
I think that's a stroke.
It is a stroke.
Well, let's have a look at this. We'll get another chance to have a look at Prabjot causing a nuisance there. Has a strike there. It's hit him on the body on the line. But again, Len Ayappa wanting to go to the video referral. But I don't think it's going to happen on this occasion. I think we've got a stroke.
Do you want a referral or not? Hurry up.
Yeah.
He's on the ground, don't forget, and the ball's going high.
He's made it clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
The umpire's made it clear.
Yeah, he's just saying now that the keeper was on the ground, it hit the player, it was going high, it had already cleared the goalkeeper and hit the player on the line. So in his interpretation, it was going in the back of the goal had it not hit the player. And look who it is, it's Hotchkiss that steps up to take the penalty stroke.
Yeah, it's almost the umpire just telling him, mate, I know what the rules are, I know it's going to be a penalty stroke, but if you want to try your luck, just go ahead, try your luck, but you aren't going to be...
Yeah, it's just making it clear. Yeah. It's just making it clear and saying it how he saw it, and right decisions come about, and a chance here for Hotchkiss to get his second of the night if he can slot it home.
Oh, lovely save that! Wow!
Well, that could be a nice introduction for our next guest. What do you reckon, Arcade?
Absolutely. And the crowd has gone delirious. They're loving it. You almost get a feeling that it's Karnataka Lions that have scored a goal, but what they've done is their goalkeeper has been incredible. Fine little stop coming through from Devesh Chauhan, and what a moment to welcome Adrian D'Souza into the studios.
Well, game on, I should say, and you can see how Karnataka is going to lift up their spirits after the save, because to save a penalty stroke is 1 out of 10 chances, and he's done that.
It's remarkable stuff, isn't it? But it's the Sher Punjab that are still on the offensive at this point in time. Once again, into the circle there. There's an opportunity, and there is a penalty corner, I suppose.
Yeah, did you just see the intensity and how the match has changed in the third quarter after the decision where a goal was disallowed for the Punjab?
Yeah, that was an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, the ref rule that happened.
The backstick one.
Prabjot wasn't convinced, were you?
Well, I would have to take a look with a different angle, camera view, but it looked very close to me.
Just about 4 minutes to go before we end this third quarter. He's done very well, isn't it? Devesh Chauhan, an experienced man himself.
Well, definitely, and in a high-intensity match like this, when you're 2-1 down and you save a penalty stroke, it definitely boosts everyone's confidence out there, not only the spectators but your teammates.
I mean, they would want to make sure that they go into the break with without conceding too many goals there. 2-1 at this point in time. There's a huge opportunity for Sher Punjab to make sure that they get across and make it 3-1. Push, good stop. Oh, lovely work.
That's well. Good save there by Divesh again. Yeah, they tried for the right corner.
How many hours of practice do you put into saving those penalty corners, Adrian, as a goalkeeper?
I never counted the hours, but I'm surely counted the goals and the training, the balls that have come on my face.
Right, it's about 3 minutes to go before we end this particular quarter. It's once again Prabjot Singh. Anything different that you've seen from Karnataka Lions over this third quarter?
I would say only after the entire change that happened, the 3-1 goal which was disallowed, you've seen them automatically changing their attitude towards the game. And that's what they need right now. They need to come back and fight back.
But you almost get a feeling that it's still Sher Punjab that is dominating possession. Well, they had an opportunity, but unfortunately they weren't able to convert that particular penalty corner. This time they've got the ball in the centre midfield. It's the captain in Arjun Halapa. Nice little scoop down to the right.
And Punjab has been very well in their defence on an overall basis till the third quarter right now.
Yeah, one of the things that we're talking about is to make sure that they don't concede those penalty corners, isn't it? Because Len Ayappa could be extremely dangerous, and they have kept Len Ayappa completely out of the game.
Yeah, and as we spoke before the match, that Len should not be the only one who gets the credit. It depends on the pusher and the stopper. And we just seen how Anthil failed as a
could be extremely dangerous, and they have kept Len Ayappa completely out of the game.
Yeah, and as we spoke before the match, that Len should not be the only one who gets the credit. It depends on the pusher and the stopper. And we just seen how Anthil failed as a stopper, as a pusher.
Once again, it's Prabjot in and around that tee. He's been a live wire in this particular quarter. He came in. Smart usage of Prabjot Singh by Rajinder.
Yes, very smart, and the understanding between Prabjot and Deepak has always been top class, and Matthew has joined them in that understanding where he is there everywhere, being a very, very irritating forward for the defender.
Quite like the word that he used, very, very irritating there. But crowd coming in, pouring in numbers out there in Bangalore in support of their home side, which is trailing at this point in time. But as we've seen so often in the past in this particular tournament, that you hold on, you hang in there, maybe there's a goal around the corner.
But he doesn't let the ball go. He's going to hit an across, I suppose.
Arjun Halapa wanted a free hit, but that was not to be. A fine player in his own right, the kind of stamina that he's displayed. I guess the first two games he went about playing those 70 minutes. He didn't miss a minute, did he?
No, he didn't, and I'm sure he's completely fit now, physically and mentally, for this last quarter that is going to come up. And they're still going to try and score and get back in the game.
Yeah, about 30 seconds, less than 30, so to speak, remaining in this particular game, or rather remaining in this particular quarter. It's Sher Punjab that is hoping to get into the fourth quarter with a slender lead. But having said that, this was around the time that Sher Punjab themselves restored parity at the end of the first quarter. You never know what's going to turn up, but you can be rest assured at this point in time, with about 5 seconds remaining, that Sher Punjab that go into a break with an advantage of a goal. So at the end of third quarter, it is the visitors that are ahead of the home side by 2-1. Sher Punjab 2, Karnataka Lions 1.
Now playing Bridgestone World Series Hockey 2012. Karnataka Lions vs Sher Punjab. Live and exclusive on Neo Sports and Neo Cricket.
Where are you?
लाइन में हूँ बेबी.
कितना टाइम लगेगा?
टाइम तो लगेगा ना बेबी, इतनी लंबी लाइन है यहाँ.
सॉरी बेबी, आज लास्ट डे था ना इसीलिए.
अरे सॉरी क्यों? यू डू सो मच फॉर मी. और मैं क्या इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बिल पे नहीं कर सकता? बिल यहाँ से भी कैसे यार? ऐसे अब एयरटेल मनी से कहीं से भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल पे करें फोन से.
हाय
बेबी यहाँ दंगा होने वाला है. I'll call you back.
एयरटेल मनी, बात सिर्फ पैसों की नहीं है.
घर खरीदना हर एक का सपना होता है. ब्रिगेडियर साहब का भी यही सपना था. पर जब ब्रिगेडियर साहब खुद के घर का पोजेशन लेने गए तो
देखिए फिलहाल तो आपका घर तैयार नहीं है।
जब वादे हो जाए झूठे और दिल अपना टूटे।
सोचा था रिटायरमेंट के बाद अपने घर जाऊंगा, पर पूरे पैसे भरने पर भी समय पर घर नहीं मिल रहा है। ऊपर से बढ़ती हुई महंगाई का हवाला देकर तय की हुई रकम से ज्यादा वसूल कर चुके हैं। ये तो सरासर धोखा है ना जी।
ब्रिगेडियर साहब कंज्यूमर फोरम गए। फैसला ये हुआ कि अदा की हुई रकम पर बिल्डर सालाना 12% ब्याज दे और कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के मुताबिक जो सुविधाएं नहीं दी उसके बदले वो पैसे वापस करे।
जागो ग्राहक जागो।
कितना बॉडी पे लगाया, कितना गैस में गवाया, खुशबू कितना चलेगी सोच मेरे भाया।
पेश है फॉग, बिना गैस वाला बॉडी स्प्रे। फॉग में है सिर्फ परफ्यूम लिक्विड, तभी तो खुशबू देर तक साथ निभाए। नया फॉग, परफ्यूम का इफेक्ट लंबे समय तक।
PGA Tour rolls into Humboldt, Texas for the Shell Houston Open. 2011, Phil Mickelson shot a sizzling final round 65 to claim his 39th PGA Tour title. It's going to be a wild ride as the race continues for the FedEx Cup in Houston.
PGA Tour 2012 Shell Houston Open. Round 4 tonight, 10:30 p.m. Live and exclusive on Neo Sports. Game on.
At pitch side.
Right, that's the next of those games that is coming your way. It's the second of the semi-finals. Chandigarh Comets taking on Pune Strikers. That is coming to you live and exclusive from Mumbai. But for the moment, all eyes are on the first of those semi-finals happening in Bengaluru in front of a fine crowd that has come out to support their side. They believe, and quite rightly so, because there was a moment where probably Sher Punjab could have gone ahead and scored another goal, or they thought they have scored another goal, until the referral happened and the umpire said, nothing doing. It's got to remain 2-1 as we embark upon the final 17.5 minutes in the first of the semi-finals.
Yeah, that was that Prabjot goal that was disallowed, but then also Matthew Hotchkiss really should have converted a penalty stroke. It wasn't the best of strokes from him, and they could easily be 3 or 4-1 up here, Punjab. They're just making a bit of a meal of it at the moment.
Yeah, credit to David Chauhan, isn't it? He made sure that he saved it. Not too many times do you see a goalkeeper making those saves off penalty strokes, and that was brilliant of David Chauhan to have done that. As we speak, it's you can expect high intensity, plenty of running, plenty of defence, and plenty of bodies forward as well in this particular quarter.
Yes, the final quarter, so the Karnataka Lions have to come out. They're trailing by 2-1, so they have to come out and just do a little bit more. They haven't been doing anything to upset the Punjab defence too much in this game so far. Hello.
Lovely. They are the future, isn't it? They are the future of hockey. Lovely to see young kids coming out.
Well, that is brilliant, isn't it? Because that's the whole idea of this tournament, this Bridgestone World Series hockey event, is to reinvigorate the hockey here in India. And we're certainly getting great attendance at the games. And we know as well loads of people watching it on TV or on YouTube as well.
Yeah, it's received some great response there as we speak. It is Len Ayappa there, once again clearing it. It's incredible, isn't it? We've spoken about Len Ayappa so many times in this particular match, but not necessarily in the right D.
Yeah, in the defensive capacity, and there he was just twirling around like a little ballerina inside the D. Very nimble and agile to sweep that one away.
But once again, it's the same old story, so to speak. There is a bit of a clearance from the Karnataka Lions side, and then Punjab pick up the pieces. Once again, they advance on the right. Vinaya, the man, making sure he finds the right man. Lovely pass, good shot, good save.
Amazing save. That was a great save from Devesh Chauhan.
And he's down. Not necessarily out, but yes, it was a strong effort that came through. Probably off his forearm. Yeah, there you go. It's an uncovered part. You see, I mean, we're just talking a while back in the studios about some of the goalkeepers not necessarily wearing the entire protective equipment. And that's what happens.
And then, yeah, we had Adrian D'Souza, didn't we, who was telling us, you know, it gives you that little extra inch which helps you save the ball as well. And that was a really kind of good point as well. You've got a bit more surface area to stop the ball going in. Now, this chap goes down quite a lot with a few kind of fake injuries, likes to waste a bit of time. But no doubt about that most recent injury. That's going to come up in a nice shiner, big bruise on the forearm there of Devesh Chauhan. But what a save.
Yeah, what a save. I mean, he's literally kept Karnataka Lions in the game thus far, isn't it? That save of a penalty stroke, and this one probably was going inside as well. Have a look at that once again. Beautiful pass. Lovely deflection. And there you go, bang, and covered the angles so very beautifully. There were moments early on in this competition when probably Devesh Chauhan was still struggling to find those angles all right, but boy oh boy hasn't he risen up to the occasion this particular time.
Yeah, well, he has to, doesn't he? This is a huge occasion now as the Karnataka Lions come forward with it again. First semi-final, we've obviously got that other one between the Chandigarh Comets and the Pune Strikers later to look forward to.
Good ball down the right. There's a bit of possession. Naveen there, beautiful ball. But you've had the defence covered it up all right.
They just nipped away across the baseline there by the defence. But promising signs from the Karnataka Lions. They need to do a bit more of this now in these dying moments of the game.
Quite a quarter still remains, as in 15 minutes really, quarter of an hour, so to speak, that still remains in this particular game.
More than enough time, isn't it? I mean, you can go ahead and score goals, but I think we saw 3 scored in 6 minutes the other day, so that gives you just an idea of how quickly you can score and how quickly it can turn around.
Beautiful working, beautifully worked up, but once again still in with Karnataka Lions at this point in time. On the left, good interception, beautiful interception. I mean, you're talking about workmanlike performance, and that's exactly what you need when you come down to the final quarter. It's all about stamina. Mandeep.
Well, what was good there about Punjab is that they actually had 10 players that came all the way back to help defend, and you can see now they're counter-attacking with at least 5 or 6 up there as well, as Mandeep tries to weave away through. He's got a penalty corner, a really big moment then for Punjab, and a chance to put the icing on the cake.
It's quite incredible how many penalty corners Punjab have gone about winning for themselves.
I think that's number 6 now by my count, and this is why Andeep getting Antil in all sorts there, twisting him inside out, and some more defensive work here to do for Chauhan. Can he keep this one out?
And Rajinder Singh, for starters, would seriously hope that this gets converted. I'm not too sure what Antil is complaining about, because he got a fair idea that it was a penalty corner.
Oh yeah, it was totally done there on the baseline, turned inside out as we said. But yeah, this could be dangerous. You've got Harpreet there at the head of the D.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You almost get a feeling that Sher Punjab wants to get on with the game, and it's Karnataka Lions that are beginning to buy time, which is always not a good sign. There you go, good push, good stop.
Well, he made up for it on that occasion. That was Antil who was first to the ball, but I think it's hit his foot. He's saying it came off his stick. We'll get a better idea from the review here. But straight down the barrel, you see that running right at it.
I guess another penalty corner. Obviously it came off the foot there on that particular occasion, which means there is another opportunity.
Yeah, not too many complaints. We even saw actually in Antil's body language beforehand. He looked back at the umpire to see whether he'd noticed that it had come off the foot. So penalty corner number 7 now for Punjab. Not the best conversion rate so far, just the 1 goal coming from PC.
Imagine they get 1 here. They know that they're in with a big chance of getting across to the finals of the tournament. There you go, a push. Another penalty corner, is it?
Yeah, it's caught a little deflection on the way through again. So the shots on target, they might want to try a variety here, a little variation from the head of the D again. Antil changing his angle at the last minute and wearing another one on the shin pad. So it's brave running from him right down the barrel. Love it.
And it can work both ways, isn't it? Now would you start beginning to doubt your own abilities, or would you go in with a variation? Now, it's got to be a tricky one, isn't it? Whether you go with a tried and tested formula of just getting across and flicking it straight in.
I think they've got to be more imaginative. I think they have to use that left slip. That really works. If we identify it here on the right-hand side, there's a lot of space. If they go for that slip from the head of the D, you'll definitely see a better shooting opportunity created. So they may well do that now as poor old Arjun Antil limps off, having taken that last one. I mean, you've got to be brave or stupid to be the number 1 runner.
It's 1 for the team, isn't it? That injury for the team.
That's a shame. He's a great player as well, and can certainly have an influence and an impact. So I hope he comes back on at some stage. I hope it's not too long off the pitch for him.
Okay, so what are we going to see here? With about 12 minutes to go, we've seen a couple of ones without any variation. Do we see a variation there?
Got to be. There's an extra man here on the post over on the right-hand side, but he might just be running in. I think you've got to go for the slip. But then again, Arjun Antil, who was running so well as a number 1 runner, do you take advantage of that as well?
Push, a neat little stop and a straight down.
It's come up off the keeper, so it's another penalty corner.
And they hit sticks. They hit a foot first, And then he played it and went up in the air, and he used his stick above his shoulder, so therefore it's a short corner.
Simple. Explained well by the umpire. Keep an eye out for this foot just in front of the goalkeeper, just there. Came up off number 8, Maqsood.
Yeah, Adnan Maqsood from Pakistan. All right, so what? It's number 4 on the trot, is it?
Yeah, I think so, something like that. But you see they went for a slight variation there, not changing the angle too much, but just looking for that little deflection in front of the goalkeeper they were to lift it over. I think stick with that. Seems to be working.
This time in, and it's a goal!